That sports drink in your fridge? The one you grab after a walk or a hot afternoon in the yard? Studies show it could be quietly putting stress on your kidneys, and most people over 65 have no idea. Today we're breaking down the 7 best electrolyte drinks that actually protect your kidney health, not hurt it, plus a homemade recipe, a label reading guide, and a hydration timing strategy. Everything you need, right here. Now here's where it gets interesting. The problem isn't that you're trying to stay hydrated. The problem is that the drinks marketed for hydration were never designed for your body at this stage of life. Let's talk about why that matters. As you age past 65, your body's ability to sense thirst drops significantly. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology with over 1,000 participants found that older adults often don't feel thirsty even when they're already mildly dehydrated. Think about that. By the time you actually feel thirsty, you might already be behind. Your kidneys filter about 200 liters of fluid every single day. That's roughly the size of a large bathtub every single day, without a break. By the time you're in your 60s and 70s, kidney function has typically declined by 30 to 40% from its peak, so the kidneys are working harder with less capacity. And the wrong fluids make that job even tougher. Dehydration in seniors is one of the top 10 reasons for emergency hospital visits in the United States. This isn't about scaring you. It's about making sure you're being smart. But that's not even the most shocking part. Here's where the myth gets completely busted. Sports drinks were designed for young, high-performance athletes who sweat heavily and need fast sugar and sodium replacement. Young, healthy kidneys can flush the excess without much trouble. But for seniors, especially those managing conditions like chronic kidney disease, high blood pressure, or diabetes, these drinks can be a real problem. Most popular sports drinks contain 150 to 270 milligrams of sodium per serving, sometimes more. They also pack 21 to 34 grams of sugar per bottle. The American Diabetes Association has warned that high sugar drinks can spike blood sugar and increase the burden on already stressed kidneys. Then there's potassium. Potassium sounds healthy, right? And it is. But for seniors with early-stage kidney disease, too much potassium from the wrong sources can actually cause dangerous heart rhythm issues. Researchers from the National Kidney Foundation found that many seniors unknowingly consume sports drinks that exceed the daily potassium and sodium thresholds recommended for people with reduced kidney function. And if you're thinking this doesn't apply to you, consider this. Most people don't know their kidney function is declining until it's already significantly reduced. So what should you actually be drinking? Stay with me, because what comes next changes everything. The good news is that nature already made some incredible electrolyte drinks that are gentle on your kidneys, easy to prepare, and honestly taste pretty good. Electrolytes, which are minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, can come from natural whole food sources that don't overload aging kidneys. Today's list was built using guidance from nephrologists, which are kidney specialists, registered dietitians, and peer-reviewed nutrition research. Let's count them down. Drink number 1. Plain water with a pinch of mineral-rich sea salt and fresh lemon juice. This is the simplest and most kidney-friendly electrolyte base you can make. Sea salt provides small amounts of sodium and trace minerals without the artificial additives. Lemon juice adds potassium in a mild, manageable dose, plus citrate. Research published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology in 2014 found that citrate can reduce the risk of kidney stones in seniors. 1/8 ounce glass with just a small pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of half a lemon is enough. No sugar needed. Simple, natural, kidney-friendly. Drink number 2. Coconut water, but the right kind. Coconut water is naturally rich in potassium, magnesium, and sodium. A 2012 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition with 12 participants found it hydrated as effectively as commercial sports drinks with far fewer additives. The key word is plain. Look for labels that say 100% coconut water, no added sugar, no artificial flavors. For seniors with already elevated potassium levels, check with your doctor before making this a daily habit. 1 cup per day is a reasonable starting point. Simple, natural, kidney-friendly. Drink number 3. Cucumber and mint-infused water. Cucumbers are about 96% water and contain small, kidney-gentle amounts of potassium and magnesium. A study in Nutrients Journal from 2017 highlighted that infused waters significantly increase daily fluid intake in older adults compared to plain water, simply because they taste better. To make it, slice half a cucumber and a few fresh mint leaves into a pitcher of cold water. Let it sit for 2 hours in the fridge. The result is a refreshing, naturally flavored drink with zero sugar and zero artificial ingredients. Seniors who struggle to drink enough water because it feels boring often find this is the game changer that finally makes hydration enjoyable. Simple, natural, kidney-friendly. Drink number 4, herbal teas, specifically hibiscus and ginger. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Hibiscus tea has been studied for its ability to support healthy blood pressure. A randomized controlled trial published in the Journal of Nutrition in 2010 with 65 participants found that drinking hibiscus tea daily for 6 weeks lowered systolic blood pressure by an average of 7 points. Since high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage, that's a meaningful benefit. Ginger tea has anti-inflammatory properties that support circulation to the kidneys. Drink these unsweetened or with just a small amount of raw honey. Serve warm or cold. Both work beautifully. Simple, natural, kidney-friendly. Drink number 5, watermelon water. Blend 2 cups of fresh watermelon and strain it through a fine mesh. What you get is a naturally sweet, lightly electrolyte-rich drink that contains citrulline, an amino acid that research in the Amino Acids Journal from 2013 found supports healthy blood vessel function and reduces muscle soreness. Watermelon is also about 92% water, so it's doubly hydrating. It provides a gentle dose of potassium without the concentrated overload of supplements. Think of it like a natural sports drink that your kidneys actually appreciate. Simple, natural, kidney-friendly. Drink number 6, diluted tart cherry juice. Tart cherry juice contains antioxidants called anthocyanins that help reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in the kidneys. A 2019 study in Nutrients Journal with 20 participants found that tart cherry consumption reduced markers of oxidative stress in older adults. The key word is diluted. Mix 2 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice with 6 to 8 ounces of water. This controls the natural sugar content while still delivering the antioxidant benefit. Look for 100% juice with no added sugar on the label. Simple, natural, kidney-friendly. Drink number 7, homemade oral rehydration solution. I'll reveal the exact recipe in a moment, but first understand this. This is what health professionals actually recommend for dehydration in seniors, because it replaces fluids and electrolytes in the right balance without overloading the kidneys. Here's the action protocol. You need 1 liter of clean filtered water, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, which gives you roughly 500 milligrams of sodium, a moderate and manageable amount, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice for a gentle potassium boost in kidney stone prevention, and optionally 1 teaspoon of raw honey for a little sweetness, without the blood sugar spike of refined sugar. Stir everything together until the salt fully dissolves. Make it fresh each morning and keep it in the fridge for up to 24 hours. Week 1. Try replacing 1 sports drink or sugary beverage per day with this recipe. By week 4, most people report more consistent afternoon energy and fewer headaches, classic signs of better hydration. By month 2, you've built a daily habit that supports kidney health without costing much at all. This recipe is based on the World Health Organization oral rehydration formula, adapted for seniors with a lower sodium load. The American Kidney Fund recommends limiting sodium to 2,000 milligrams per day for kidney health, and this recipe stays well within that. Contraindications. If you're on potassium, restricted diet, diuretics, or have stage 3 or beyond chronic kidney disease, please consult your nephrologist before using this recipe daily. Now, let's talk labels, because what you can't see can hurt you. Think about it. When was the last time you actually flipped a bottle over and read the fine print? Here's what to look for. Labels that say 100% natural, no added sugar, and low sodium, meaning under 140 milligrams per serving. Look for drinks with magnesium and calcium listed, since these 2 minerals support kidney and muscle function and are often depleted in seniors. Potassium is fine in modest amounts. Up to 200 milligrams per serving is generally safe for most seniors, but if you have chronic kidney disease, always check with your nephrologist first. Now, what to avoid? Avoid anything listing high fructose corn syrup, artificial colors like red, 40 or blue one, or preservatives like sodium benzoate. These additives increase the chemical workload on your kidneys. Avoid drinks with sodium over 300 milligrams per serving unless your doctor has specifically told you that you need more. Avoid labels that say electrolyte-enhanced water without a clear breakdown of what those electrolytes actually are. That's a marketing phrase, not a health claim. A study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition from 2021 with over 400 participants found that seniors who actively read nutrition labels had significantly better kidney health outcomes over a 3-year period compared to those who didn't. Quick rule to remember: if you can't pronounce half the ingredients, put it back on the shelf. Imagine it's a warm July afternoon. You've just finished some light gardening or a slow walk around the block. In the past, you might have grabbed whatever was in the fridge, a bright orange sports drink or a sweetened iced tea. Now here's what a smarter afternoon looks like. You reach for your cucumber mint water from the fridge, cool and crisp, or you pour a diluted tart cherry juice over ice, or you sip your homemade oral rehydration solution that you prepped that morning. Same refreshment, same electrolyte replenishment, but now your kidneys are getting supported, not stressed. Research from the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases found that consistent, low-burden hydration habits over months and years meaningfully slow the progression of kidney function decline in older adults. This isn't about perfection. It's about making better choices most of the time. And now you have 7 easy options to rotate through. Here at Senior Health Tips, we believe the best health changes are the ones that actually fit into your real life, not some extreme protocol. Let's recap quickly. The 7 best electrolyte drinks for senior kidney health. Drink number 1, lemon sea salt water. Drink number 2, plain unsweetened coconut water. Drink number 3, cucumber and mint infused water. Drink number 4, hibiscus or ginger herbal tea. Drink number 5, watermelon water. Drink number 6, diluted tart cherry juice. Drink number 7, homemade kidney-friendly oral rehydration solution. When reading labels, look for low sodium under 140 milligrams, no added sugar, no artificial colors or preservatives. Avoid high fructose corn syrup, sodium benzoate, and vague electrolyte-enhanced claims. Bonus tip, and this one most people completely overlook: when you drink matters just as much as what you drink. For seniors over 65, the kidneys are most efficient at filtering fluids in the morning hours. Start your day with a full glass of lemon sea salt water within the first 30 minutes of waking. Space your fluids throughout the day in smaller amounts, roughly 6 to 8 ounces every 1 to 2 hours. This works far better for aging kidneys than gulping large amounts all at once. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consistent small-volume hydration throughout the day reduced kidney workload by a measurable margin in adults over 60. Also, reduce fluid intake in the 2 hours before bedtime to avoid nighttime bathroom trips that disrupt your sleep. Think of your hydration schedule like fueling a long, steady road trip. Small, consistent top-offs work better than one huge fill-up. Your kidneys work hard for you every single day. Over 200 liters of filtering every single day without a break. The least you can do is give them the right fuel. Today you have 7 drinks, a homemade recipe, a label reading guide, and a hydration timing strategy that can meaningfully support your kidney health starting today. Share with someone you care about, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video designed to help you feel your best after 65. This content is for educational purposes only. Please consult your doctor before making health changes.